I thank you all for your kind wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. Never a keener hand at scuttling a kunada, or cutting out a piano. Never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter. The mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
Oh, an error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and dared. His father thought he'd apprentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and saw it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though shoddy not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always stealing, and I did not catch the word right through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instruction which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate.
Oh! Oh!
A sad mistake it was to make, and to him to a vile lot.
Hey!
I turned into a pirate you, instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you'll find me now, a matter of your shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Rise, sweet one, I have long since pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, well, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance to the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer but little temptation for you to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't!
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not? It is only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then you are bound to protect our interests.
Hear, hear.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There may be some truth to that.
Well, maybe.
Then again, you make a point of never attacking an orphan.
Of course! We are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about, and what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's entire mercantile fleet was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But, hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock I would. After 12, I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
He will take you with him!
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. You see, it's true I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen in that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is. Oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. But as I have never had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and then find out that she is, on the whole, plain.
Ruth is very well. Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her, and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No. Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men. Rough! We lead a rough life. Rough! But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I believe I am right in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure for all the world holds dear. Not one! No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, make our deaths as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
No, Frederick, this cannot be. I do not think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it's comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king. Hey! then play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you. Well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. It is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. You are a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is a ruffle a pirate king, a ruffle a pirate.
I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
But lately?
Oh, no. Years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion.
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I'm sure you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if I say if you really are a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle in our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our tall but inaccessible lair? Can it be the Coast Guard? No, it does not sound like the Coast Guard.
Confusion! It is the voices of young girls. If he should see them, I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost? Lost?
Lost. How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. Oh, what grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a joke so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to blot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, do not leave me, hear me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master,
faithless woman,
master, stay.
faithless woman to deceive me, I who
Ere
trusted
you go.
so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who
Master,
trusted so.
I love without reflecting, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, an affection raw.
do? Before these gentle maidens I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Except the mermaid. It's the very place for mermaids!
Who are only human beings down to the waist.
And who can't be sent strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
But what shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone. And the
we take off our shoes and stockings and
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, sir? Speak.
I am a pirate.
A pirate? You!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty. How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interests subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position, from his position. To rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such a one, if such there be, I swear by heavens arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. However plain you be. If you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. I love you. I love you. Love. not one.
No, no, not one.
Not one.
No, no.
Oh, sisters, deaf to pity's name.
may I continue mine, I hope it may, and yet it bring but yesterday. Tomorrow we may call again, I hear the country wants some rain. If people say I know not why, then we shall have a wonder like tomorrow we may call again, I hear the country wants some rain. If people say I know not why, then we shall have a wonder like tomorrow we may call again, I hear the country wants some rain.
Dreadful traders, pray you get your pension ladies while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we stick in no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful traders, nice and kindly for your ladies. Let us be so. Too late, too late.
It's a first rate opportunity to be married with impunity, and a golden love felicity of unbounded domesticity is a quickly be personified, conjugating master and modified by a doctor of divinity who's located in this vicinity.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity, so about to love felicity of unlimited domesticity, we shall quickly be personified, conjugating master and modified by a doctor of divinity who's located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity, by a doctor of divinity, of divinity.
Monsters, ere your pirate caravanserai proceed against our will to wed us all, just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is a major general.
We better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general. For it is a major general.
It is the Rothman Major General.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is the Rothman Major General, the Rothman Major General.
I am the very mortal lover for the major general. I'm information, major trouble, animal and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quit the fights rhetorical. When men have gone to Waterloo in order categorical. very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus. Short and measures, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short and matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I know our mythic history, King Arthur's and Krarup. I answer hard across it, I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. Don't exactly for peculiarities, parabolus. I can tell them Dr. Raphael's from Gerardios and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. And dinner for, oh my, dinner for two, no. About it! And who whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense, dinner for! And whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense, dinner for! And whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense, dinner for! And whistle all the airs of that infernal nonsense, dinner for! Then I can write a watching bill in Babylonic uniform. Tell you every detail of Karaticus' uniform. Short and that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. In short and that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general. In fact, when I know what is meant by mammon and revenue, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. I painted myself into a corner on that one. Got it! You say a better major general is never sat. You say a better major general is never sat. You say a better major general is never sat. You say a better major general is never sat. For my military knowledge, though in plucky and adventuring, don't even go down to the beginning of the century. Sailing matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. The sailing matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general. I bet you I can do it again. Faster. Faster, huh? Maestro, s'il vous plaît, presto agitato, con fuoco, cavatelli al Pacino. Oh, play it faster. If I could, I know what is my mamelon and revenue when I can tell a sight I'm out of rifle from a javelin. Such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware yet, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. When I have a little purpose as the maid in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, short when I have a smattering of elemental strategy. You say a better major general is never wrong. You say a better major general is never wrong. You say a better major general is never wrong. You say a better major general is never wrong. For my military knowledge, though in plucky and adventurous, I only put down to the beginning of the century. Still in that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. The still in that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general. I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Oh,
Penzance. I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his dentures today, and who claims to lead a blameless life evermore.
Oh, my ways are bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to natives as fathers-in-law. But we waive the point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea. And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of the old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life, unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, again!
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan!
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, orphan!
Orphan, orphan, orphan! I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? You say orphan. As I understand it, you're merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me?
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Oh, pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
Stop! Yes, I think I can see where we are getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
Oh! Ah! I beg pardon. I see clearly. Frequently.
Aha, you said orphan frequently.
Only once.
Exactly, you said orphan frequently only once.
Kill him!
Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad! An orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call me own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, lead me, my soul, remaining a joy. See, at your feet they kneel. Your heart you cannot steal. Against the sad, sad tale. my glory, where they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters. If I had inelegant diction, indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It's telling a terrible story, so kind of a story. There's one of the thing with the stars that's never been known in these waters. It is easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, when it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, when it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although a dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life, without a touch of poetry in it. You may go, for you're at liberty. A pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy! And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is hurrah for the orphan boy, hurrah for the orphan boy. Oh, happy day, rejoicely, we will away and merry be. Oh, happy day, rejoicely, we will away and merry be. Should we fall auspiciously, our sisters all the brides may be. Should we fall auspiciously, our sisters all the brides may be. Oh, happy day, rejoicely, we will away and merry be. Should we fall auspiciously, our sisters all the brides may be. Should we fall auspiciously, our sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Oh, master, hear my word, I do implore you. Remember your oath, her kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth, who kneels before you.
Away, you did deceive me.
Away, you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away, you grieve me.
Away, you grieve him.
I wish you'd leave me.
We wish you leave him. We observe the magnanimity, we display true lace and dignity, and it was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of abounding domesticity, though a doctor of divinity, it is located in this vicinity.
We observe the magnanimity, we display true lace and dignity, and it was such opportunity to get married with impunity.
Mabel, but why does he sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? Why do I sit here? To escape the pirates' clutches, I described myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But sir, you forget, you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco in your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel are ancestors, you cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought dishonor upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called in the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your prophet solace, but it is unavailing. Oh, I tell you, Frederick, such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be woo? You understand?
Woo!
Yes! Most disastrous to myself. At what hour does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And by midnight I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Tarantara, tarantara, comfortable feet. Tarantara, and we find the wisest thing. Tarantara, tarantara, to slap our chest and sing. Tarantara, or we threaten with a new. Tarantara, tarantara, and your heart's within your view. Tarantara, there is nothing rings the ground like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Tarantara, tarantara, tarantara. Tarantara, tarantara, these attentions are well meant. Tarantara, expressions don't appear. Tarantara, tarantara, elated men to cheer. Tarantara, who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Tarantara, tarantara, tarantara. Still to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant. Tarantara, tarantara, tarantara.
Go to your best endeavor, and before all things we sever, we will say farewell forever. Go all so merciful and truthless, young and tender, old and truthless, all in vain and mercy's grave.
We observe to greater stress on the risk that on us press, and a reference allied to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize what is very evident. These attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident. These attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident.
Ah, yes, well meant. When the
of duty's stern dictation, I, circumstance's victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
who calls
your late commander,
and I, your little Ruth.
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me?
What?
Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us! Here I say you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should allay our stern resentment. And so I will be merciful. Say on.
When you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirit faint, according to our custom old, with quips and quibbles great. But all in vain of which we had, we lay and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox?
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you were to hear. We said, if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
That paradox.
That paradox, that most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. That's good. Leave him alone. That's all right. Amen. For some ridiculous reason to which I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, who? I don't know who. Very likely the astronomer royal thought to such a beastly month as February, 28 days they rule a plenty, 1 year in every. For its day shall be reckoned as a 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. Yup! Being the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February, and so by simple arithmetic process, you'll easily discover. Though you've been alive 21 years, yet if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, at common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way, years 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5. A paradox, most ingenious paradox. On his birth, the dox of curious paradox. Almost ingenious paradox.
Most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4? No one would think it to look at me.
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would never have forgiven yourself when you discovered that you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I'm afraid you do not appreciate the delicacy of your position. You see, you were apprenticed to us
until I reached my 21st year.
Until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you're only 5 1/4. Ha-ha.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to this?
No, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is all too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you're one of us. What for?
Lead on, I follow. My eyes are fully open to my awful situation. I shall go at once to Mabel and will make her renovation. I will tell her I am bound by duty and my moral senses, and I don't know what to do about the pending consequences. I do not want to perish by the sword or by the dagger, but a pirate must indulge a little pardonable swagger. A word or two of compliment my vanity would flatter, but I've got to go tonight, and so it really doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter.
subject willy-nilly. I should show you in a moment. I could have a big question and you'd really be astonished by the force of my suggestion. On the subject, I shall write you a most valuable letter full of excellent suggestion when I feel a little better. But at present, I'm afraid I am as mad as any hat, and so a sing-song could last you, so it really doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter. What she sings just doesn't matter. What she sings just doesn't matter.
What we sing just doesn't matter.
What we sing just doesn't matter. What we sing just doesn't matter. Faster! Faster! That is too fast! I can do that. Try to keep up. Remind yourself again, I have a steady brother who touch me, so you're talking after one another. Who you make it about to something I say, which is just a very favor. Which are you? I'm comparing my system with my brother. It's just a gill, but a little not bad, just an individual. But take a look, I've done it, tell them about it, and really had an evidence, it doesn't matter.
If it is
as one of your band.
Speaking on the structure by that, the thing is this wish we had never yet appealed to in men. Well,
General Stanley.
Yes.
The father of my Mabel.
Yes, yes.
He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did? He did. He did. Well,
it breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative.
none.
It is my duty to tell you that General Stanley...
General Stanley? What?
General Stanley is no...
Is no.
What?
Why are you yelling at my child? Oh my God! I am so sorry. I know that was barely born. You get that big head from my side of the family. It's not your fault. You have to protect that soft spot for baby B. What?
General Stanley is no... He's no...
He's orcas.
Ostrich.
Obra.
Octopus.
He's no orphan.
Do you mean orphan a person who has lost their parents? Often, frequently.
Orphan, a person who has lost his parents.
What?
And more than that.
Wait,
More than that. He never was one. Do you mean to tell me that to save his contemptible life, he dare practice upon our credulous simplicity?
of a knife. They picked how the pilot to decide. Unable to stand his offense with his lies. So in return tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, already tomorrow.
His girls likewise.
The ones are smart.
And the natures they cherish.
And all the blood.
Two music shall perish. Tonight she ashes already tomorrow. These girls are worth the momentary sorrow. The ones are smart and the nations they cherish. And those who plot for music shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away tonight. Tonight, tonight. The traitor dies. Tonight.
Disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 21st birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, horrible. Catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell.
Oh, Frederick, hear me. Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no legal claim. No shadow of a shame will fall upon my name. Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel, nay. Tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls. But when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay.
Mabel, nay.
They have no claim.
On duty's name, the
Shadow of a shame
And when stern duty calls,
Stay, Frederick, stay.
I must obey. Where joy is dark and drear.
is love, and here is truth, and here is truth for joy is flooded. She will be faithful to his soul till we are red, and even after. She will be faithful to his soul till we are red, and even after, even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth, oh, here is love, is love. No, I am brave. Oh, family descent, how great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. A crisis now, affairs are coming to.
In body and in mind, you're timidly inclined, and anything but blind to the danger that's behind. Yet when the danger's near, we manage to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sorry for the fall. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter, for he will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely! You know nothing about it! He has acted nobly!
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to a sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it is his duty to constitute himself as my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Right-o.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
But still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or matured in his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother when constabulary duties to be done. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burglar,
Not a burglar.
when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime,
Fighting crime.
he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling,
Brook a gurgling.
and listen to the merry village chime.
Village chime.
When the coster's finished jumping on his mother,
On his mother.
he loves to lie basking in the sun.
In the sun.
I'll take one consideration with another.
With another.
A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Ah, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one. Hush, hush! I hear them on the manor approaching. With stealthy steps, the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming from page to gold, the story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold from General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty.
50-fold, we seek a penalty 50-fold. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to
Your silent matches your jack-o'-lantern seas. Take your foil and your skeleton-make keys. We get the tread,
cat-like tread upon a prairie steel. Its eyelids spread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot forward.
Not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented by the anguished dread of falsehood unatold, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you work upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealings. With courage and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die unshriven and ill? Spare him! Will no one in his cause a weapon wield? Spare him!
Yes, we are here, go here to the seal. Sold to constabulary pirate zeal.
advantage you contrive, but your path triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say offense, for we know that day.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you, we charge you, in Queen Victoria's name.
You do,
they charge us.
we killed at once with harmony, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love and we. Yes, yes, with all their faults we love and we.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment.
Who are you?
'Tis Let me tell you who they are. They all know members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-tyrant king. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duty, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
At length we are provided
bonded domesticity.
Tomorrow morning early we shall quickly be personified.
Hymeneally coupled, conjugally matrimonified.
And this shall be accomplished by the Doctor of Divinity, who happily resides in the immediate vicinity. Who happily resides in the immediate vicinity. Who happily resides in the immediate vicinity. Who happily resides in the immediate vicinity.
For my military knowledge, though and plucky and adventuring, has only been brought out at the beginning of the century. But still, in getting off my daughters, 8 or 9 or 10 in all, I've shown myself the model of a modern Major General.
The city getting off his daughters, 8 or 9 or 10 in all, show himself the model of a modern Major General.
Poor wandering ones, though you have surely strayed, take heart of grace, your steps retrace. Poor wandering ones, poor wandering ones, if such for love as ours can help you find true peace of mind, why take it is yours.
Stay